Hi everybody, I'm going to go through quiz corrections from today, making sure I'm showing the correct steps. In the first question, it's asking to model. So I have b as a variable, 6 negatives, and then I have 11 negatives on the other side. In order to isolate the variable, I'm going to add 6 positives to both sides to even out the equation. These cancel out because I have 6 zero pairs. These cancel out and have 6 zero pairs, so b is equal to -5. On this problem, I have 20 negatives. And on this side, I have 5 variables. I'm going ahead and I need to divide up my 20 negatives by each variable. So each one represents 4 negatives. In this problem, I need x is being added to 4 and a 6, so I'm going to add -4 and a 6. So I have a set of 0 pairs that cancel it out. These are now gone. On this side, I go ahead and add a negative and more negative, and then I end up having -6 and 6, 6, which is the same as -7. The variable is being multiplied by 2/3. So in order to get the variable to be by itself, I multiply by 3/2. 3/2 times 2/3 is 1, so I'm just left with x. On this side, it's -36 divided by 2, so x is -18. W is being, you subtract 2.5 from W, so I'm going to add 2.5 positives to both sides. Those cancel out, and that's 6.2. On this side, n is being divided by -5. So we're going to multiply both sides by -5. 5n divided by -5 is n. I'm going to change this into an improper fraction of 7/4 times -5 over 1. N equals -35/4, which is the same as -8 and 3/4. J is being multiplied by 0.4, so we're going to divide both sides by 0.4. Those cancel out. It's hard to do that math in my head, so I'm going to take a little time out over here. I can't have a decimal point in the divisor, so the real math problem I'm doing is 4.8 divided by 4, which is 1.2. So J equals -1.2. I forgot that this was negatives on both sides. On this problem, C is being divided by 1.5, so I'm going to multiply -1.5 on both sides. C times -1.5 divided by -1.5 is C. And over here, I'm going to do -1.5 times 4/10. It ends up being 6, but there's 2 numbers behind the decimal point, so my answer is -0.6.